I really don't have anything profound to say except for the fact that I really need to fix my sleep schedule. It is already 11 p.m. I recorded my 1 minute, no cuts, no editing clip, and I've already uploaded that. But I just did not want to record a video for YouTube, and I was just really being tested today. For the past few days, I feel like I am being tested a lot. I'm into a challenge, and today is day 34. I'll reveal it later. But today, especially, I was like, is it even worth it? Am I even doing it right? Is it even going to work for me? And as it was happening, I just realized that, oh my God, I am not a quitter. I'm not going to quit, and this and that. I think a few minutes later, when my nervous system sort of calmed down, I just realized that there are 365 days in a year, and a lot can change, obviously. And I'm only on day 34. I'm not going to be doing it for a whole year, obviously, but I'm on day 34. It takes a little while. I'm not even talking in terms of time. I'm just saying that a few repetitions. I've only done this 34 times. I need to give myself some grace. I need to do it for 60, 75, 90, 100. Then I can make a judgment call. Then I can look back and be like, maybe I should just tweak my approach. But I can't just sit here and get irritated by the fact that I'm not seeing physical results. It takes repetition, it takes consistency. It's just how it is. And I am present enough to see that, and I get more and more aware, and I'm like, okay, this is what my past self used to do. She would quit, but I'm not a quitter. I am not a quitter. So I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep going. It's agonizing. It's absolutely brutal, but not doing is what got me those results. And I know, and I already know what they look like. Doing might, actually, they will get me results, and I will know. I will know if I got what I wanted or I need to tweak my approach. Point is, I'm reading the 5 a.m. Club these days, and it's a really, really great book. The author really emphasizes on the fact that having that one really, really quiet hour to ourselves in the morning between 5 and 6 a.m. is really crucial to become great. Now, I'm not just a blind believer in being like, oh, if you wake up at 5 a.m., everything's just gonna get automatically fixed in your life. That's not the truth. Because you can just wake up and watch Netflix and YouTube and binge watch and just be so fucking overstimulated that you don't feel like doing anything, because that was the case with me. Basically, focusing on just 4 core areas of your life, which are mindset, heart set, health set, and soul set. Mindset, most of us already know, because I'm sure that anybody who's watching this more or less knows what mindset is. Health set also, most of us know: exercising, walking, taking care of our physical health, maintaining our longevity in the world, because if we die early without having achieved our goals, then that would just be a bummer, right? I mean, we won't be here to see that, but still a bummer. Heart set is what he focuses on. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but I would suggest you just read it because it's a really great book. I'm a few hundred pages in, but Heart Set basically talks about our emotional health, where we tend to think that fixing our thoughts or just working on our thoughts alone is going to fix things. But if we are still emotionally quite bitter or still holding grudges for people and just, basically in a very negative emotional state, that can also hold us back from being a master at something, from being truly great at something. Because we tend to think that, oh, if I just this and this and this, but you're still feeling disappointed and some sort of emotion that you're just not letting yourself feel, it affects you. And then lastly, soul set is for all the people who believe in spirituality. I'm not going to get into it because it's just a whole other topic, but if I had to sum it up in simple words, it's understanding that as within, so without. That's it. Whatever is happening in your internal world is going to be reflected outside. There's that. So to summarize everything, gotta fix my sleep and just gotta apply the rules that I'm learning from the book. That's it. Okay, so I'm editing the video right now, and one additional thing is that as humans, we tend to focus on what we did not do right, the wrong thing that's happening, instead of just focusing on what's actually happening right, what's also happening right, because it's a balance, it's yin and yang, right? If something's going wrong, something has to go right. And if something's going right, unfortunately, there's something that has to go wrong as well. Not in like a huge scale, but you get my point, right? Like the simplest example, you could be a filthy rich person, but your health might be declining or your relationships might be declining. You get my point, right? We naturally have a negativity bias. Point is, I mentioned very explicitly in the video that I'm on day 34 today, right? Today is day 34. I have never stuck to anything for 34 days ever in my life. And that's something I should pat myself on the back for. Sure, I'm focusing on the fact that I'm feeling this way, and it's just sad that I'm feeling this way, but also, I've never, ever stuck to anything for 34 days. Not even 30 days, not even 15 days. Come on. This is a lot and this is a huge thing. I'm very proud of myself. And I should be, as I should. That's what I wanted to say. Because I read this really cool quote. It comes and goes around, but it's like, you're not self aware if you're only focusing on the things that you're not doing right. Being self aware means that you're focusing on both the rights and wrongs. Because if you're only focusing on what you're not doing right, then you're only self critical, then you're blaming yourself, then you're being mean to yourself. And that's exactly what I did, but I understood. So, here's a reminder for you.